Warning, asphaltic materials and tools are hot. Serious injury may occur if caution is not exercised when handling the equipment and materials. Personal protective equipment must be used at all times.
Which is splitting of asphalt samples, field samples. Now I have a sample in the oven. If I want to leave it in there indefinitely, I can leave it in the oven at 100, no more than 140 degrees Fahrenheit indefinitely. I'm ready to split it, so I'm going to put it in the oven at 290 plus or minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit for a maximum of 3 hours. Just long enough to get it pliable. I've got a sample here. By rolling it until it's well mixed, not segregated. Form it into a pile in the middle. There's two ways of flattening it. You can use a long stick, put it in the middle, twirl it around to flatten it, or use a trowel, push the material around, flatten it to a circular mass. Again, you want to check and make sure that it's well mixed and it's not segregated. Now, when you take your samples, you can take them in any order except for your asphaltic content and moisture. So whatever procedure you're using to determine your asphalt content, in our case we use furnace. So furnace and the moisture has to be taken one right after the other. I'll go ahead and take when I flatten this down, the maximum height I can have it is 3 inches. So make sure it's less than 3 inches. Go ahead and put your splitter through the circular mass towards the center. Pull the material out. When you take additional cuts, make sure you don't overlap your previous cut. Okay, so I have my furnace. Flip it off the side. I have to get my moisture sample right after I got my furnace sample. Moisture, I can use my closed-in splitter, or I can use a scoop to get random amounts for different areas. Okay, so now I have my moisture. You can see I've disturbed my mass here, so I'm going to have to re-roll it. You can re-roll it. Anytime, get it into a non-segregated condition. Again, you have to flatten it again. Maximum height, 3 inches. Now, at any time, as I'm I'm getting my samples, if this material starts setting up, is no longer pliable, I can put it back in the oven for a maximum 1 hour at a maximum temperature of 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it don't matter what order I get my samples. Here I got too much material from what the sample I'm taking. I can put my material back into an area where I will not use it again. I don't want to disturb any areas that I will be getting my samples from. Now I just need just a little bit of material. A full cut's going to be too much. So I can pull this material, grab a cut, pull it off to the side. From the closed in part, that's where I start getting my samples. I take small cuts to get to the amount of material that I need. That's pretty much it.
Please be sure to review all of the materials available in your Asphalt Technician Certification Workbook.